Welcome to Tales She Told Me, a podcast where I tell the stories about ordinary women doing extraordinary things. I'm your host, Farah Haydar. So every once in a while, I get the privilege of getting on the mic and just riffing about what's on my mind. So if you're listening to this, I wanted to thank you for your time. It always surprises me, honestly, that anyone listens to these at all, but here we are, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about parenting and some of the lessons I've learned along the way. So, I'm in a transitionary phase right now with my kids. I'm in that messy middle where I have a tween and a teenager. They're not old enough to do a lot, but they're also too young to be treated like adults. They're figuring it out, and honestly, so am I. Here's the thing, we all bring our own stuff into our parenting. That's been one of the biggest realizations that I have had, and one of the biggest challenges, being aware of my own stuff. One of the things that I brought with me centers around opportunity. So I grew up in a civil war within a family that had, how shall we say this, ever changing finances. Things were rough for a lot of the time. And I was curious, so curious. I had this voracious appetite for the world. I wanted to try everything. And circumstances being what they were, I had limited access to a lot of opportunities. So when I became an adult with my own children and the privilege of being able to afford to grant them access to a lot that I didn't have. And boy, did I do that. Karate lessons? Sure. Parkour? Absolutely. Sewing? Sure. Basketball? Give it a try. Swimming? You got it. Coding classes, drumming lessons, horseback riding, you name it, we gave it to them. And frankly, they didn't always express the same enthusiasm as we did. I mean, activity after activity was dropped, lessons forgotten, and a part of me just said, are we really doing this? And that's when it hit me. We wanted them to live the lives we couldn't. But our kids have their own lives, their own dreams and aspirations and preferences and desires. And it's so hard as a parent not to burden your children with your own dreams, the things you never got to do, the things your heart still wishes for. So I've stopped suggesting things to my kids. I've stopped encouraging them to pursue every flight of fancy they have. It's not that I don't encourage them to explore. I'm happy to let them do that. But I've stopped assuming that we are in the we're getting married part of exploring an idea while they are in the we're still seeing other people part. I'm putting my trust in the fact that if they really want it, they'll ask, and that whatever they end up doing, it's going to be enough. So, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you got something out of that. Reach out on all social media platforms at Farah Haydar and tell me, what have you brought into your parenting? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you'll get notified when a next episode is available. Also, I'm giving away a PDF of some of the best quotes we've had on the show, beautifully designed to print and journal your thoughts. Email me at farah@farahhaydar.com and title it Quotes. Talk to you soon. Till then, chase your happy.